What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. And 2K finally posted some news today. I believe my team news comes out tomorrow, but today we got gameplay. We got the blog, as you can see here. We're just going to be running through this real quick. And then I can't speak today, apparently. And then we'll check out the trailer. The trailers never really showed too much because, they kind of make it a little more cinematic than it should be. But let's see what all they have to say in the blog they released today. Faster paced gameplay. Basically the same stuff, but here we go. Defense. Defense has always been a big issue in the game. Really, it's always been the offensive player has a huge advantage over you no matter how good you play defense. You can play great defense for about 23 seconds of the shot clock, and it doesn't matter because they'll just hit a contested shot right in your face. Says here, if you're a great perimeter defender who anticipated well, they want you to be able to clamp up the dribbler and force a pass. Yeah, it sounds... They're saying a lot of good stuff here. Extremely happy with the results. A completely rebuilt blocking and contest system. New snatch blocks, volleyball spikes, reward basketball IQ, low-rated stealers get sluggish animations that punish them when they reach, while high-rated stealers will be able to pick pockets at a much higher rate. That one kind of scares me right there because steals were already really off-balanced. If you guys played my team this last year, you know, but steals were the biggest thing. You could literally, if they catch the rebound and turn around, if you're facing the opposite direction, you just click X and you get the steal right there because you knock it out of their hands with your butt. Shouldn't be how it is, but that's how it is. I mean, what are you going to do? It wasn't too crazy or like aggravating. It would be aggravating sometimes when you didn't want them, as they say here, unwanted bump steals. Give the ball handler more freedom of movement. Alright, let's see. Defensive AI. Major focus. The AI, so the big thing about the AI in 2K21, if you drive down the side or down the middle, the corners both come in every time. So you get wide open corner threes pretty much every possession unless you're playing against someone who knows how to pinch. So that's a big thing. They need to fix the AI. They're saying they're fixing it, but it's been messed up for a long time now. Says this is the most significant update to the AI they've ever done. Single and double rotations to take away the first or second passing lanes once help defense is triggered. That sounds very realistic. I'm not sure if it'll be true, but that sounds really realistic. Dribbling. I've never been too good at dribbling in a 2K game. It's not really been my interest to be a point guard ever, to be a dribble god. So that's nothing crazy. Ton of new combos. Like I said, I don't really care about that. Post play though, now a little treat for the bigs. Spent a lot of time upgrading post plays and getting loads of new content. New movement and a new arsenal of back to basket moves. Sounds good. They're saying a lot of good stuff, so I'm expecting this game to be crazy. Shooting has undergone many changes. I believe they said they're introducing a new shot meter, so that should be an interesting one. I play with it off most of the times during my team, so that'll be to see if I'd rather play with it off or on. They're basically just going through everything. Player builds is another hot topic in NBA 2K21. A new player build on the next gen that allowed you to set your attribute caps however you saw fit. As with any new big development, there are always growing pains. Made a lot of adjustments. New badges for NBA 2K22. Fast twitch. Ability to get off the floor quicker for standing layups and dunks. interesting, probably won't be too useful. Grace under pressure, ability to convert standing layups more effectively. That is one big thing from last year. Standing layups, you could be right under the basket, the defender's behind you, and you could go up like this and just completely miss the layup. Limitless takeoff, ability to soar from further away on driving dunk attempts. That will make for some really good highlights, but I don't think it affects the gameplay too much. It could be overpowered though. Mouse in the house, ability for bigs to finish over shorter players more efficiently. Unstrippable. They added a ton. Lucky number 7, boosts your ability to score when shooting early in the clock. Limitless spot up, ability to hit logo range threes off a catch and shoot. Chef looks like it's going to be the big one this year. Ability to knock down Steph-like off-dribble threes. That's going to be pretty big. The main features, wanted to highlight this year's gameplay courtside report. They brought in several respected community members and 2K pros to beta test gameplay. Their feedback was incredibly valuable, and that's something that 2K's needed to do for a long time. We won't get into any of those reports. I think those came out last week. That's something they've needed to do constantly. If you're not going to have a demo or a prelude as they have in the past, bring in the guys from the community, let them play, let them figure out the issues, because usually within a week of the game coming out, they've got all the problems and glitches and anything they need to win the games pretty easily. So let's go ahead and check out the gameplay trailer. Haven't seen it yet. I saw a bit of it. I mean, overall graphics-wise, there's not much more they can do. It's really just the gameplay itself, not even the graphics or the way the characters look, that can change. I mean, Zion Williamson, that's interesting. Kevin Durant over Russ West. They really disrespected him. Let's go back to that Cade Cunningham. That don't look nothing like Cade Cunningham. I'm sorry, that looks nothing like him. Not the biggest deal, but if you're going to get the number one, if you're going to get a draft pick right, it better be the number 1 overall pick, and that looks nothing like him. LaMelo looks pretty good. Terry Rozier is in the trailer. Kelly Oubre. Jason Tatum, Paul George. Doncic with Dirk over top of him. Okay, the gameplay, I mean, this is the thing about the gameplay trailers. You can never really tell. There's Candace Parker in the WNBA. You can never really tell what's going to be good or not, because these are more cinematic replay trailers. Doncic getting blocked by Embiid. Lonzo on the Bulls, the first look for Lonzo. Carmelo on the Lakers. That was a pretty nice look. Donovan Mitchell, that is a real nice dunk by John Morant. Let's see here. Was that John Morant going up again? So this must be the new badge. Look at the points in the background though. First of all, there's 2 people in the game with 6 fouls. And in order to get this dunk animation, they had to get 124 points with John Morant. It took them 126 points to get this dunk animation. That's a little worrying right there. A very, very worrying. 58 seconds left. So they've played an entire game just to get 1 dunk animation from John Morant. That's interesting. Alright, like I said, we get another blog tomorrow, I believe, and then I think the My NBA, which is the one I care about my team and My NBA the most. I think My NBA comes out on the 6th. My team should come out tomorrow. If not, it's somewhere in the next couple days. I'll post a video reading up on those. But yeah, as I said, the graphics always look great. The graphics haven't been bad for a long time now. And it really just comes down to the gameplay aspect. And from what they're saying, it's going to be a great game this year. I'll be interested to see what happens with it. Let me know. I always say let me guys know. I mean, what am I gonna do? I can't speak English apparently. But let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. If you guys think they're just talking, just to talk, just saying stuff to make it sound good. I think it looks good. I'll be interested to actually play the game, obviously, see how it goes. But make sure to leave a like, hit the subscribe button. Thank you guys so much for watching, and adios.